Alright, hey guys, Y2J Fan 94 here back again with this very little update video, and I thought I'd just do this little quick video. There's no one in the house right now. It's pretty warm, pretty hot here in Australia on a Thursday afternoon. So I thought I'd give my a fair opinion on the upcoming or stuff that has happened. I know that Shane McMahon has come back, and I was actually at work at the time, um, and I was actually like on the computer at my work, and then I just saw him like, oh shit, he's back, and I think McMahon or Shane was actually the very uh, least expected. Like I remember Luke Cage. I was watching a video of his that he uploaded a couple of days ago about his thoughts of Shane McMahon, and he said the exact same thing that I really thought, that every now and then you see photos of what he's doing or what he looks like, and that's what happened with Shane. He was never really you know the news, or WWE would never post up anything about him, or even past matches, or like he's a flashback of Shane McMahon doing that. And I actually one of my I haven't watched anything Shane McMahon in terms of like old Attitude Era times. I mean, the in terms of like when I started watching wrestling, I the only thing I did see, and the one thing I really enjoyed, was the rivalry with Triple H and Randy Orton. Definitely my favorite rivalry of 2009 and 8. Um, and having the whole family with Vince and Shane being a part of the rivalry, we really did give that little sort of excitement that you didn't just piss off Triple H, you've pissed off the whole family. So that whole family is going to come right at Randy Orton and the rest of Legacy. And yeah, I mean, I still remember that to this day, and really being like, holy shit, Vince McMahon is, going up against, Legacy and all that, which was awesome. Um, the WrestleMania match, I'm actually really looking forward to. I think it's the one match that I'm, out of the whole card, that's really like, yeah, that's going to be freaking amazing. And considering, I have a feeling that there's going to be a big spot happening. Um, Shane McMahon is definitely going to do. I'm not expecting him to do a leap, because look how old he is. You know what I mean? Guys like that, in that age, can't do things that they can do, 10, 20 years ago, or whatever it was. But it's definitely going to be awesome to have that match. Hell in a Cell was against, again, sorry, up the ante a little bit and bring that excitement, because it's not just a normal match. And I really liked how uh, Undertaker really said, "Hey, you put your brother, not your brother, sorry, your son into this predicament. I'm going to do everything in my power to beat the living shit out of him, and that's all on you." And that's what I really loved about it, saying that, hey, you know, it's a lot of the time you look at like contract signings of a match, and there's always the heel that goes, when you sign that contract, whatever I do, it's not against me. It's what really Randy Orton did with the whole, when he had the whole anger management thing, back in 2009. So it's not the cliche, hey, you sign that, I'm gonna destroy you. You know, this is like, hey, and from the Undertaker, it's not like it's a generic wrestler, or like just a any wrestler. It's the Undertaker. He's built a legacy. He's built a massive fan base. And when you have an Undertaker match, especially nowadays, how rare it's a lot like Brock Lesnar, especially how rare he wrestles with WWE and only on Mania matches. It's going to be something special. And for him to have that, for him to say that, sorry, was definitely going to up the ante a bit in terms of for them, and excitement as well. And I want to address as well a lot of people saying that, if Shane McMahon takes over Raw, and then Stephanie will have SmackDown, and then Triple H will have NXT. That's, oh crap, I have a poster fell down. That's definitely something that I thought of. I I really can't comment. Apart from that, would be cool. I doubt they will have the brand split. Um, because to be honest, I really liked the brand split because everyone had a chance to be on the card. It wasn't just, hey, we're going to use John Cena at Raw and we're going to use him again on SmackDown, or vice versa with anyone. You're going to get all the wrestlers are going to have a chance, but I highly doubt they'll do that. Another thing I want to talk about is, again, update in terms of what I bought. And I'm going to be honest with you. When it comes to WWE figures, we rarely get them nowadays. It might be once every blue moon that would be lucky enough to get them. And especially these past year and a half, we rarely got anything. It was mainly all the older stuff that we had. But I went, this was about a month ago, I went down to a local Target. And my brother saw this awesome freaking figure that I immediately picked up, and it was the Finn Balor figure. Now, I believe he's coming down again for the tour, but I'm not too entirely sure about it. But I know for a fact with Finn Balor, he's definitely going to come down. Last year's tour wasn't his was his first, but definitely won't be his last. To be honest, the one thing I do have to say with this figure, there's a lot of red on the beard. If I have, like, for me as a collector of like other things besides wrestling as well, I mean, if I'm really being nitpicky, I mean, you can tell it's red, and when you see it, it's sort of brownish. But if you look at his moustache, how that would have been the right color to do his entire facial hair and the side of his hair instead of just that orangey look. But oh well, what can you do? I definitely would love to get the demon. I know that will be an elite, I believe. So that's definitely one figure that I'll be getting. And then they also had these at the back. My brother missed out on Paige, but he actually found it, or I found it for him about a week or two after. But yeah, I mean, I got Ryback, I got Daniel Bryan already signed mine. So again, and now that he's retired, and highly doubt. I mean, I'm very lucky to see Daniel Bryan and meet him. I'll talk about him again later on. Just my experience on meeting him. But yeah, another thing as well, and I keep forgetting that I have this. A good friend of mine, Legend Killer Babe Tracy, gave me this really awesome poster. She went down to SummerSlam in Brooklyn, and I'm gonna be honest, I was completely jealous. That she was going down. I mean, come on, SummerSlam, and I mean NXT alone was awesome. And yeah, she went down, as I said, SummerSlam, and she also went. And the one thing as well, non-wrestling wise, she went down to Avengers Academy, which is basically a interactive Avengers Marvel zone. So when I found out that she went there, that literally took my jealousies, skyrockets high. But she actually gave me this Sting vintage figure, and it's actually the Defining Moments poster, which to me, figure or not, this is still a badass poster. It's a shame that I don't have any war room, but back here there's all of these figures that you could get. So just to quickly glance at it, you got Stephanie, you got Jericho, you got of course Mark Henry and all that. You got the Ultimate Warriors. Okay, one thing, and I'm gonna swear, I don't know why the fuck they're doing this. I swear, if I find out anyone who freaking buys this, I swear you're wasting your fucking money. I'm sorry, but it's a waste of money. No, I'm sorry. I'd rather buy Fantastic Four than this shit. That's how bad that I hate that. It's so stupid. Yeah, and I went there, Fantastic Four. If you guys saw that movie, yeah, I don't want to say any more about that movie. But below here, you've got Elites as well. I really want to get that Triple H. So that's definitely one on. Sorry, I'm very bad at angling this. You got Bray Wyatt and you got DDP as well. Yeah, that Triple H. Sorry. Yeah, no. Yeah, DDP. Yeah, the Triple H one. The one that was WrestleMania 30. His entrance. That was a fucking awesome entrance. And I actually found out today that they're releasing the Terminator one where he's got the skull crown and he's got the robotic arms, which is another one I'm definitely gonna buy. I mean, I love Triple H. I still want to get a lot of T-shirts on WWE Shop, and they just keep adding awesome T-shirts. I think I've got a lot more Triple H shirts, including the Authority, than any other wrestler combined. So yeah, that's pretty impressive. But yeah, I thought I'd show you guys that and talk about Shane McMahon. Again, I really do apologize that and I keep saying this every time, and I keep saying that every time. But you know, shit happens. I try to do my best, but my best isn't the very best. So if I try not to, you know, make a video like immediately if I have the time and if I have the energy. I mean, I've got the energy, but sometimes like this is rare now. I mean, once in a blue moon we'll pick up any figures and then I'll show you guys. But yeah. Oh, and another thing as well. This last month as well, WWE DVD is closing down. So if you want to grab your DVDs for Australia, this is only Australia. My assumption is because Shock Entertainment is pulled out. Mainly because of sales. That's what I'm thinking, and mainly because of the WWE Network. So if you have the network, it's not really a big issue for you because you probably have every you'll have every pay-per-view on there. But for me, the one thing I definitely want to get are like documentary DVDs, and I've got maybe at least 2 or 3 different DVDs I still have to buy, like ECW Volume 3. And yeah, so by the end of this month, March, the March 30th or 31st, that's it. No more WWE DVD. From now on, or from then on, it will be Madmen. So they're the same company that used to sell or distribute TNA DVDs. Sorry about that. So they're the ones with the red boxes, the red casings. So yeah, those ones they're already pre-ordering. So they're already doing TLC 2015 and Best of Raw and SmackDown. Oh, sorry, no, yeah, Best of Raw and SmackDown of 2015 as well. So if you haven't got any of your stuff, I know they did a sale back in January, 50% off sale, which would have been awesome if I had the money. But if you haven't got anything, oh, sorry, I've been fighting off a cold. But if you haven't got anything from there of your 1 or 2 DVDs, wow, I'm crying. Fuck. Okay, I better wrap this up. But like as I'm trying to say for a third time, the DVDs that you're missing, grab them now before they're gone, and you have to search for them. So see you guys.